Hey everybody, Austin with Aflac here. I wanted to create this video to discuss how long it would take somebody to save up enough money, whether it's through investing or savings account, to essentially self-insure themselves, right? And how Aflac can be sometimes a much better option for an individual. So, and I'm making this video because in conversations over the last week, I've heard people's opinions, and they say it'd be better to invest your money into something, into a catastrophe fund, whether if it's a health, if it's a injury or illness, it'll come into play and bail them out of a huge medical bill. And my thought on it is, if you want to save up that much money, let's just take this example. Someone making $30,000 a year, if they wanted to save up 10 grand, right? They could either, do it in 10 years, putting $1,000 away, or they could do it in 3 years, putting a little over $3,000 a year just for that one investment or savings account. That's 10% of their annual income. Now, a lot of us live paycheck to paycheck. And I know that there's a common misconception that someone making $20,000 a year probably lives paycheck to paycheck. More than likely, that's true. But someone that makes $100,000 a year somehow doesn't live paycheck to paycheck. More often than not, it's not like that family that makes $100,000 a year is living off the 20 that the first family is and saving the other 80,000. That's very unlikely. Could happen. I'm sure there's families out there very uh, deliberate with their financial plan, and they save a majority of their income, which is great, right? Not knocking that, but for a majority of us, it would take a while for us to save up enough money to really put a dent in should something happen, an ER visit, a car wreck, you know, a minor illness. Let alone, we're not even talking about major catastrophic stuff like cancer, heart attack, stroke, that kind of stuff. Um, so let's say, someone making $30,000 a year saves up 10 grand, right? It takes them between 3 and 10 years to do that. Great. Now they have 10,000 just in case something happens. $10,000, if you've ever been to a standing ER room, depending on what it's for, right? If it's even something minor, it'll take a huge chunk out of that 10,000. Could be 3,000, could be much more than that, depending on who you go to, and of course what happened. So then you spend years replacing that, right? But what if one semi-moderate to severe thing happens? That $10,000 is gone. And, you know, pray for you for, how to find the rest of that money, right? The way Aflac can be a better choice is that when you have access to these policies, when you're paying much less, way less than that $3,000 a year, or even $1,000 a year in some cases, putting that money away and saving it, you're putting your money into a contract where Aflac has your back every day, 24/7, where every new accident is a new claim, and every new accident has benefits to every single thing in the policy. Where you could get uh, 3, 4, 5 figures even from one accident, and then after that event is over, you're covered for another accident. That's not the same if you self-insure. Once that $10,000 is gone, it's gone, and it's a gamble, right? Either way, but I feel like more often than not, it can save you some money and cover you better by having supplemental insurance. So, anyways, that's my two cents. Feel free to comment, email me, call me, text me. Let's talk about it. I have an open mind. I've been doing this a long time, but I want to hear y'all's opinions on it. So um, I hope y'all have a great rest of your weekend. It is Friday. and y'all stay safe out there. Okay. All right. Bye, guys.